Upamecano joining in, threading it through for Harry Kane. The best in the world from that position. He does not miss, and Bayern have their lead in the tie-back.
And they deserve it as well. It comes off the back of a couple of minutes of intense attacking pressure.
The team couldn't win the Champions League final. Do you believe in this Trincao? How much does he has to be controlled?
Today, I think winning 1-0 away from home, I think, and then against Atletico Madrid, anything can happen. But I think they've got enough to go to the final. But all the top players has to.
North Africa. Anything happening there of significance, we'll share it with you.
No, it's never over.
No. Pleased. I meant to say when we watched the first legs last week, it's colour. He's a better player this year.
The timing, when to go in or when to stay outside. And you know, now look how it turns him, not because only of his goals, because of his character, his work ethic. Oh, yeah.
Oh, 4.
Get past the keeper. I think he's a weakness.
Lunin,
of course.
Yeah. I mean, Courtois is a big miss. He's a massive miss.
And he's not. And he's not.
We've got the all-red of Bayern Munich, the all-white of Real Madrid. Two of the biggest names in the game.
The atmosphere absolutely extraordinary. I wouldn't expect any player out there to be fazed by it.
Oh, what's Neuer done? Oh, Neuer's made a horrible mistake. What a start for Madrid. Arda Güler from range, from a long, long range, has given Real Madrid the perfect start. Neuer, we know, likes to play, but there's a time and a place, and that was not it.
Well, when you consider the first leg that he had as well, he made some unbelievable saves. I was just about to say, I don't think any player out there would be actually outside of the post.
Oh, and another chance here for Bayern as they try and hit back. It's off and running right from the first kick of the ball, and the tie is level.
Well, if Real Madrid were going to get the first goal in the game, I thought it...
Brahim Diaz, challenged by Lima, but he turned away. Then he holds his face as though he's taken a blow. All the way through to Gnabry. Luis Diaz wins the ball. Diaz tries to turn Trent Alexander-Arnold, his old Liverpool teammate, and whips him. In from Kimmich, oh, it's got in! All the way, maybe just one little touch was that. Pavlovic celebrates, just a glance on it. 1-1, Bayern back in front.
Well, what a reaction from Bayern Munich. We know they've got the quality to get back into a game. They've just shown they've got the mentality as well. They would have been stunned by that mistake from Neuer, the opening goal for Real. But they got back on the ball, they got back on the pitch. The delivery from the set piece is outstanding from Kimmich.
Wasn't a way through to Serge Gnabry. Lima. Vinicius Junior with a little bit of an apple. And the referee is going to have a word. Here we go. First flashpoint of the night. Vinicius Junior is being told to cool it.
Yeah, it's a telling off for the referee. I think he's a little bit fortunate as well. If it
comes from Kimmich, same sort of deal. It has gone behind. Gnabry's touch was the last one, and the ref has to go in just to prevent anything flaring up. Eder Militao's okay with it.
Left-footed again, just poor connection.
Luis Diaz takes it from Militao. Olise back with Diaz. Well, it looked a risky sort of tackle from Eder Militao.
He jumps into the channel. It's good defending from Militao, actually tracking the run from Luis Diaz in the first instance, and then you go to ground like that with both feet. You have to make
to Neuer. Vinicius Junior is herring around. Kimmich again, dutifully dropping back. Rudiger. It's Mbappe taking it on, first time. Never had the angle.
Centre-half is coming across to close him down. The angle is against him, as you say, so he has to maybe take it first time. It's
Madrid's best spell of possession here, and Mbappe getting onto the end of the pass, and Konrad Laimer back in the nick of time.
Well, he actually starts the move, Mbappe, on the halfway line, but then just trusts his teammates to get him into a good goal scoring.
Upamecano shadowing. Vini Jr. takes him on and leaves him behind. Upamecano with a wonderful recovery, though. And he allows himself a brief moment of celebration.
Sometimes that's all you can do, because
Lovely ball. And a good try, and Lunin has to get down to save it. Joshua Kimmich sensed that he had the chance, and I don't think he could have struck it much better.
just the attacking intelligence of
Madrid on the break. Look at the red shirt storming back. Mbappe is over to the right. Vinicius Junior looks for him.
Attacks on him. I think he's looking for it again. There's that intended pass from Vinicius trying to pick up.
Arda Güler. It's a good effort. Oh, it's magnificent. That's better than his first goal. Madrid have hauled themselves level in the tie again. The Turkish Messi is in the form of his life in striking a ball. Two magnificent goals from him. And Madrid lead 2-1 on the night. Everybody on the field. Mind you, Elise's seen a fair bit of it. Finds Stanisic. Now it's Serge Gnabry. Well watched on the floor with a strong shout towards the Slovenian ref. Stanisic. He's drifting forward and stings the gloves of Luke. Upamecano joining in. Threading it through for Harry Kane! The best in the world from that position. He does not miss. And Bayern have their lead in the tie-back.
And they deserve it as well. It comes off the back of a couple of minutes of intense attacking pressure. But Upamecano, centre-half, stepping halfway inside the Real Madrid half, picks out Harry Kane. Harry Kane's first touch just to take defenders out of the equation. And then, as he does so well, he just really passes the ball into the bottom corner.
Just a couple behind Kylian Mbappe now, who'll be waiting for a chance here. Alexander-Arnold plays it across. He was just behind Mbappe. Nearly a repeat of their first leg combination.
It's a great piece of refereeing, because Bellingham was fouled there, but referee let the game go with Alexander-Arnold.
And Kane's been fouled here. The yellow card is shown to Eder Militao.
He's an aggressive defender. Again, just wanting to score as many as they possibly can.
Here's Brahim Diaz, and Vinicius Junior is onto it. Upamecano tries to stop him. Oh, it's a terrific effort. Absolutely top class. And so close to another Madrid goal. Diaz having to take the long route round, and Luis Diaz is back to help out Konrad Laimer. Swivel of the hips from Luis Diaz, and Kane helps it on with a sumptuous touch, and he's got it back from Elise. Through to Gnabry. He's the first errant touch for a while.
Well, if he keeps that close, he's got two players to his left. Should be keeping that ball as a poor first touch.
Bellingham to Vinicius Junior. He's going to have a run at Tar. Mbappe has had a burst past. Mbappe is in! And Mbappe scores! What a match! It's one for the ages, is this? And all of the game's greatest stars are shining. Madrid in front on the night again, level in the tie once more.
Well, the Bayern attack, it's been more concerted, but just the sporadic nature of the Real attack.
About for a long time. The second half on the way, but at the break, it's Bayern Munich 2, Real Madrid 3 tonight. The tie's all square, it's 4 each.
They give you a lot of space all around the pitch.
Finishes like this, we go to extra time, and if they...
Surely we're going to get more goals.
It's Real Madrid who are in possession.
Actually switched from left back to right back. He's more than capable of playing there.
Here is Davis, who does give that extra bit of attacking threat. And Bayern keep on going. And it's blocked and behind for a corner. Luis Diaz thought he found a way through that.
Well, I thought he should have taken the chance first time. He decided to take a touch.
That's why he gets the big games. Kimmich delivers. Well, Lunin wasn't getting anywhere near it. I think it was Upamecano, was it, with the last touch? Goal kick.
There's a lot.
Luis Diaz loses out to Valverde. Alexander-Arnold, oh, what a ball! Neuer in the way. Keeping out Mbappe, but Madrid aren't done yet. Vinicius Junior can't get past Lima this time. Olise.
The idea is right, because Davis, the left-back, had made a good run in behind the Real defence. Just the ball forward was tall.
Here's Mbappe, look at Vinicius Junior to the left. Mbappe doesn't bother to look for him. Maybe he ought to have done. Blocked by Tar. Taking the place of Serge Gnabry. Gnabry, who was a slight doubt for the game with a knee injury, now makes way.
Take the deepest, as you say, encourage those other attacking midfielders to step up the pitch.
Play through, big chance here, and Trent Alexander-Arnold is back, taking it away from Luis Diaz.
Well, Luis Diaz, a surer first touch, and he scores. Alexander-Arnold.
All given away, didn't look. And now here's Vinicius Junior. It was a mistake by Pavlovic, and Vinny Junior. Junior has got goal side of Upamecano. Mbappe dealing with Jonathan Tah. That's a great pass. Valverde now. Neuer made it look easy, but that was travelling.
Selfishness there, Kylian Mbappe drawing.
Musiala. It ricochets out to Olise. Olise will have a go. Was that saved? I think it was by Lunin.
That's so sharp
from Lima. Played through by Mendy, and Mbappe chases, and of course he gets there first. Mbappe twisting and turning his way past Tar. Vinicius Junior couldn't collect it, nor could Bellingham. Here's Camavinga. In from Olise. Lunin has stayed back. And Upamecano, did he meet that with too much?
It's a magnificent ball in from Olise. It's that corridor in between Lunin and the defensive line.
Lovely spot to see Olise once again. Lima wants it. Olise wants it by himself. Brilliant try once more. How many times are Madrid going to allow him to do that?
Two occasions he's just drifted infield. You see what he's trying to do, pick out the top corner. Occasions they're just slightly too high, the strikes. Can't keep doing it.
Lima. Musiala. Burst of acceleration, and Camavinga will get a yellow card.
Well, Musiala's been hugely positive since he's come on.
He's sort of flicked through, unable to find Tar. Olise. Referee's letting the play go. Harry Kane is the beneficiary. No way through for Kane, nor for Musiala. Olise, Lima. Lima, lovely delivery, well defended by Eder Militao. How good has he been at the back?
Yeah, absolutely. Wondered whether he was, that choice of playing him ahead of Howson was the right decision. It's been...
Luis Diaz. It's going to come back for Kane here, and Camavinga makes the block. Vital tackle that from Rudiger. And the whistle's gone. Look at those Bayern fans in the background, they are furious about that.
Well, there you see the...
Kane down, he was followed by Camavinga. Camavinga, another player who's on a yellow card. That's the point that's being made to the referee here. Quite forcefully. Somebody's got a booking, who's that? Oh, it's red! It is a second yellow for Eduardo Camavinga with just 4 and a bit minutes of the 90 to go. Kimmich. It's opening up, is it? Not quite for Pavlovic. Luis Diaz. Musiala. Diaz. He has a shot! And it's a magnificent shot! It could be a match-winning shot! blaster from Luis Diaz to break Real Madrid hearts.
Well, Luis Diaz is not at his best game by any means. He missed an earlier chance when he was in on goal, poor first touch, but he's allowed far too much time and space here to get the shot away. So even though he's not in brilliant attacking form, if you give him this kind of time and space to get a shot in, he's going to hurt you. And it's seemingly a wonderful strike. Could Lunin have maybe got there? I think we'll see that in the replays that come along, but it's a great cross. There's no white shirts really taking a chance getting into the edge of the 6-yard box there.
Desperate attempt to stop him came from Bellingham. Kane now is able to find Elise. All he has to do is keep the ball, go to the corner with it. He's not thinking about that, he's thinking about another, and he's got another! Well, that's the way to seal the glory. And that is what marks out Bayern Munich as being...
It's a beauty of a finish, but that sums up Bayern Munich. Defending at one end, sweeping forward and killing the tie off. Brilliant.
Has there ever been a more fitting way to end a pulsating Champions League night? Madrid are unhappy, of course they are. It wouldn't be natural if they were.